Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I am filming the long awaited for questions girls are too afraid to ask guys. So I'm going to be asking Taylor, my husband, questions that girls may have wondered and maybe they want to know, but they might be too embarrassed to ask guys, or they just don't really want to know the answer. I'll be asking those questions to him to see what he says and what he thinks. And he hasn't seen any of these questions, so I found them on other videos because this is trending on YouTube right now. So I watched a couple of those videos and that's where I got the questions from. So, are you ready?
Yep.
Are you nervous?
No, you can't be getting mad.
Getting mad about what?
My answers.
Okay. All right, so makeup or no makeup?
No makeup.
Why?
I'm already explained that.
Okay, so you don't like makeup. You prefer a girl with no makeup.
100%.
Does height matter?
Like for a guy? Like,
yeah, like does height matter like in a girl? Would you date someone, like does it matter if she's too short or too tall?
No.
You would date someone who's taller than you?
I mean, yeah, I mean, I don't see a problem with that. Okay. I mean, unless it's like awkwardly to where like, I mean, I don't think height matters.
Okay.
No.
Good answer. Do guys prefer if girls make the first move?
I mean, no.
When we were hanging out, if I just like hugged you and just made out with you, you'd be totally fine with it? You see what I'm saying?
I feel like most guys wouldn't necessarily be against it. I feel like it might surprise them a little bit because they're not expecting it, but they're not against that.
Gotcha. Does body count matter?
To be honest, like if I was going into a new relationship, I wouldn't even ask for her body count. Like if it was,
you didn't ask for mine.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Is like if I'm dating you now, I could kind of care less what you did before you dated me. And I mean, like unless it's to the point to where like somebody has made it known to me what it was, or like I can like. If I had known in the past, but that's like a question I'm not gonna ask you. Like if I have to worry about, oh, I wonder how many guys she slept with before she got with me, then I probably wouldn't even talk to you.
Yeah, hold on, you've got stuff on your face. So he just put Maverick inside because it is a little hot in here without the AC on. Okay, so next we have, also make sure you talk loud enough.
Okay.
Is it offensive to ask guys how tall they are? Like if we just started talking online, like maybe on Instagram, and the first thing you're like,
hey, what's up? Like, you're cute.
And I'm like,
oh, you're cute too. How tall are you?
Is that offensive?
It's not, I don't think offensive is the right word, but it's more of like weird, like, why would you ask me that?
Like, why does it matter?
Yeah.
I agree. Let's see. Oh, okay, this one's funny. So when a girl has her period and she uses a pad, what does the pad stick to?
What?
Like a pad. Like when you're on your period, you have tampons in it.
I'm assuming it's your underwear, right?
Yes, good job.
What do you think? You just stick it like a Band-Aid?
Some guys have no idea. I'm proud of you. Okay. I think that one was really funny. Okay. Do guys actually know much about periods? Like why girls have them and how long they last for?
I mean, the general, like, what there is to know about one, I feel like guys do, yeah.
Yeah, but
I mean,
did you learn about it in school? Like,
the science and anatomy behind it, probably not. I don't think a guy would really care to know that.
Yeah. I'll explain it to you later.
I feel like you already have that.
I have. Next question. Are you always honest with your wife?
Yeah.
Babe. But I mean, I'll be honest, I'm not with you. Like, white lies. Like, if he's like,
I need you to bring me something to the field, leave now.
I'm like,
okay, on the way.
And I am still in the camper.
Yeah,
so, like, little white lies, I guess. You agree?
I mean, that's petty stuff, though. That's not...
Yeah, but that's just still, like, I'm not 100... You know what I mean?
Okay, well, then you're 99.
Question. Yeah, 99%. What's something that girls do that's super unattractive to a guy?
Makeup.
As
Simple.
I'm sitting here with a bunch of makeup on.
Makeup.
Makeup. So ladies, destroy him in the comments about that because makeup is amazing. Does boob size matter?
I mean, it depends on what a guy likes, I guess.
Yeah, but for you, does it matter? I know it doesn't. I feel like you don't care about boobs.
I mean, I don't care. I mean, of course, all guys like boobs, I guess, but it's not like if you don't have boobs, I don't like
Why do guys like boobs?
I don't know.
Okay.
Probably because they ain't got them.
Good answer. Do guys find other guys attractive even if they're straight? I already know how you're going to answer this because it's a pride thing.
I mean, it's not like, no. I'm not attracted to any male, no matter anything.
Okay.
Nothing about me wants or feels attracted to any male there is.
Okay, that answer is
I mean, like, there might be a dude.
That's a good-looking dude.
He's
right?
a good-looking dude,
Yeah.
but that doesn't mean I'm attracted to him.
I agree. That's how I feel about girls. I'm like,
Wow, she's beautiful.
but I'm not. It's not like she is attractive, but it's not like I'm attracted to them. But then if you think they're attractive, you're attracted to them. Anyway.
In which I'm not.
Okay. How often do guys think about sex? You're not going to answer this. I already know.
I mean, to be honest, it's completely random, I feel like.
It depends on. I feel like if you're single, it's different.
It's not. It
Or
depends
lonely.
on. Well, it depends on how old you are. It depends on, like, kind of, I guess, where you're at, like,
Yeah,
in
if
your
you're
life relationship balance. Like, for instance, like if you're in a relationship, out of a relationship, where you're like the people you're around. If you're like in college, when you're around a bunch of people who that's all that's happening, you're probably gonna be a lot more likely to want to have sex all the time. It's just like, I don't know. It's kind of weird. It's like right now, I don't feel like I don't think about sex hardly ever.
That's awesome. So I'm doing a good job. I'm just kidding. Blondes or brunettes? Is there a preference?
No, neither.
I knew you were gonna say that.
Not
and
neither, but
good thing
I don't have a preference.
am half and half, right?
Yep.
Best of both worlds. Okay. Do guys talk about girls when they're together? You know how like girls talk about guys? I feel like, yeah. to
This
an
all
extent.
depends. Yeah, this is all age thing. I feel like college guys 100%.
But like two married guys aren't gonna sit there and like talk about
No.
yeah.
Like I'm trying to think of conversations that are had like in the locker room today, and hardly any of them are about females.
Do guys actually cry?
I mean, yeah. I mean,
I feel
of
like guys
course.
put on this big like front that they just are
No,
such hard bodies.
No, of course, but there's more. I feel like different people have different emotions. So like one guy might be more emotional than the other guy. So I mean, it's like it's the same way with girls. Some girls hardly ever cry,
My
and
sister
some
hardly
girls
ever cries.
some girls cry all the time. So I mean,
I cry all the
it's
time.
not a guy girl thing. It's more of a person. Like for me, like it's hard. Like it's hard for me to cry. I feel like.
Yeah, it is.
I
I've
don't
only
feel like I
seen him
hardly
cry
ever cry.
maybe twice. Literally wedding day, and the other time I don't even remember. But I remember.
It's like I feel like if I'm watching like a sad video or something like that, then of course like I might get tears in my eyes, but I'm not gonna sit there and just bawl.
Yeah.
It's like or something like that. Like I'm gonna try not to cry.
Okay. Is it a turnoff if a girl parties a lot? I feel like it depends on the guy,
yes.
but for you, yes, I can.
For me, yes,
yeah.
but it does depend. Yeah, depends on how she presents herself.
Yeah. Okay, skinny or thick with 2 C's? Like thick. Like she's not, she's not overweight, but would you want someone who's like skin and bones, which obviously body positivity, like not saying anything, but like, is there a preference on someone who's like skin and bones or someone who's got like some meat on their bones, some curves?
I don't think that really matters, to be honest.
He said it doesn't matter.
I
Okay.
feel like what's most important is somebody who takes care of themselves versus somebody who doesn't.
So someone who's healthy.
Who shows like, yeah, I guess the willingness to want to be better for themselves. I get, like, you know
So
what
it
I'm saying?
doesn't really matter about size as long as for them, like that's healthy. Because
Right.
someone who's super skinny can be really, really healthy.
A lot of size is genetics, skinny or big.
Does hair length matter?
I mean, no, as long as you can pull it off.
Okay, so hair length doesn't matter. If you can pull it off, it's good.
Yeah, I
Okay.
mean, yeah. I feel like for girls there are certain hairstyles are a little more attractive than others, but I mean, as long as
Like,
you
do you
can,
prefer long hair or short?
Like short, like boy cut short? Is that
Or
what
just like, let's say
I
like
don't
below the ears,
That
or
doesn't-
like long, super long.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think it really matters as long
Okay.
as it's attractive.
Are guys actually grossed out by periods?
No, not at all.
Bigger boobs or bigger butt? I know this answer.
Bigger butt.
Total butt guy.
Do guys get offended if their friend hangs out with an ex? Girls get offended. Like
If what?
if one of your friends was hanging out with an ex. So like for girls, like if one of my friends, if we weren't married and stuff, you know, like if I'm just got out of a relationship and one of my friends is now like hanging out, even if it's not like that, but they're just like casually hanging out, girls are like, no, that's like girl code.
Like hanging out just him and her?
Yeah.
Girls,
you
I
don't
don't think
do
it's
that.
I don't think it's offensive. I mean, like, because like it kind of depends on what the past relationship was. Like if it was actually something serious to where like
True.
that guy knew that it was really serious while you were in it, then and
True.
he just started hanging out with him without like talking to you, if the intent behind it, then that like I wouldn't be offensive to the point to where like I would be pissed at them. I just know where me and him stood and
True.
basically
That's
cut
a
him
good
off.
answer.
I wouldn't really react anyway to it. But if it was a relationship to where I knew that that relationship kind of meant nothing to me, or I knew that I wasn't very serious in that relationship, like I didn't treat it like a serious relationship and nothing really stemmed from it, then I would not care. Like, no, like
Okay.
obviously I didn't want that relationship anyway if I'm not still in it. So why would I care if he
Very
pursued
true.
it?
Very true. I look really white in this video.
Yeah, you do.
That's not gonna be good. Oh my gosh. Anyway, next is, does body hair matter? Like if you met a girl who like maybe let her armpits go a little bit, didn't shave her legs that much, you know, didn't shave.
Yes, it does.
That does, yeah. So you prefer clean shaven?
I mean, it's just kind of how I feel like that's just how guys have been. Like, I just feel like that's how the world has perceived a sexy woman to be like. So I feel
That
like
is
in
true.
all, not saying that is right, but when that's all guys know to that is what's sexy.
What's the best outfit a girl could wear? What's something that you think is like, oh really, like it's just hot? It could be like dressed up, not dressed up, sweats, Nikes, sneakers, no makeup, hair thrown up, chilling with no makeup on.
Yeah, probably. That's probably it.
How come some guys don't post their girlfriends on their Instagram?
Because guys don't care about Instagram.
That was a good question, because like I do, like there are so many guys that just don't. Like, I mean, you don't post on Instagram a lot.
I think there's two answers to it. One, I think guys could care less about posting on social media and they really just care to like browse through it, so they could care less about posting something. And then two is if a guy's in, I guess, like a what would you call it, like not a very mature relationship to where he probably doesn't really care to like take a step forward with it, or he isn't really sure if he wants to take a step forward. Like,
Yeah.
he don't know if he wants to be with this girl forever or not. Then he probably doesn't want to hinder his, like, he don't want to post on his social media and then other girls see
Yeah,
it,
like
blah
if he's,
blah,
yeah.
that whole thing.
Okay. Girls are like, the second you start talking to a guy, girls post with them. And I feel like sometimes the guys get like mad. They're like,
We're not even official yet. Why'd you post that?
and girls like claim it on social media, whereas guys are like,
Yeah, some guys think, I mean,
okay.
yeah.
Anyway, how many girls do guys talk to at one time? How many girls will guys like kind of just like talk to casually before deciding which one to pursue, if that makes sense? Like 3? That
I
sounds
don't
bad.
know. It all. I mean, I don't know. It all depends on where. It all depends on where the guy's at. Like, if a guy's just in if he's just a single dude who hasn't been in a relationship in a long time, he might be talking to 4 or 5.
Yeah.
He like not like in that type of way, but he might like just openly have conversation with it because that's just what he wants to do. I don't know, but
Okay.
if you're a guy who like maybe just gets out of relationships, or you don't really like, you're not really that interested in having conversations with people, then you might not be. I don't know.
Do guys care about cellulite and stretch marks?
No, I think a lot of guys like it.
Yeah, why is that?
I don't know.
I don't know why, but I know guys like that. That's weird. I mean, it's not
to you,
weird.
it's
I think it's a beautiful thing because girls shouldn't be ashamed of them. But as girls, that's like the number one thing that girls just don't like about themselves is stretch marks and cellulite. And guys are like, they love it. So it's kind of like a really beautiful thing, you know? Okay, do guys compare their PPs to each other's?
No.
Babe, come on,
That
be
doesn't
honest.
happen.
Like, you're never like, dude, like maybe, okay, you're in a lot of locker rooms with a lot of guys. This could get really interesting, this question.
What?
You're telling me, like, you know, y'all shower together,
Yeah,
right?
every day.
And so you see peepees.
Yes, of course, every day.
And so, I mean, someone might be packing, and you might be like, in your head, you're like,
Dang, like that's a big PP.
I mean, we guys are. I don't know how girls are, but guys.
no,
like,
see,
we'll,
girls, sometimes we'll compare, like, we'll be like,
we'll openly joke about it. Like if a guy's walking around with a knee knocker, we'll.
Okay.
I mean, it's not like oh, he has a big, so nobody's gonna like. Of course, like people make jokes and stuff about it, but it's not like we're in there with a measuring stick seeing who's got the biggest pecker in the locker room.
pecker. Okay.
Guys will have conversations butt naked to each other, and it's completely normal.
Yeah, see, girls.
But see,
like,
I didn't first think that way. When I first got to college, and everybody started showering together. I'm like, what in the is this? Y'all are a bunch of. I'm like, this is weird. Like, I was all like, don't shower with me.
Yeah.
And then you get there and it's like just completely normal. Everybody strip down butt naked and go shower.
Yeah.
But it's not weird unless you make it weird.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's like girls, like-
that's normal. Like you get and that scene is normal because people would just go to the shower, have normal conversations in the shower.
So you'll
But
like joke if someone does, like, if it's noticeably like, you know, someone's packing, you'll joke about it. And like it's not weird. You'll just like mention.
Yeah, I mean some.
Like girls will be like, sometimes we'll be like, you know, we're like, oh, our boobs like grew like 2 sizes, and it's like, you know, or like if someone has fake boobs or something, like I'll like, they'll be like, you want to touch? I'm like, sure.
Yeah, guys ain't.
I don't know if that's just, I don't find that weird if a girl's like, just got my boobs done or something, or if, you know, anyway. Do guys find piercings hot? Belly button ring. Yes.
Yeah, I could see that.
I had
yeah.
mine pierced, but I took it out. What about like a cute little nose ring?
Yeah, that could be hot.
What about-
if it's not too much? Yes.
Okay. What about tongue ring?
I don't know. That's getting like on the borderline.
What about nipples?
Borderline.
I feel like it depends on your boobs. What are your thoughts on PDA?
I mean,
You hate it.
I mean, yeah. I personally don't like doing it. Like, I mean, like I don't.
So like he's the type where I'll like lean over to like kiss him in public, and he's just like, no.
Not that I'm against you kissing me. It's just like
He
I
just
kinda
doesn't.
Like,
he feels like there's a time and a place for it, and
yeah.
it's not in front of
And I
people.
like being comfortable all the time. And when I feel like somebody's invading my space and all in my grill, and I can't move, and all this and that, I'm like, bro, just let me like breathe.
Yeah. Do guys like high-waisted shorts? Do you like high-waisted shorts? Which is pretty much all I own. I know he's not like the biggest fan.
I used to not understand why people wore them. Now, like, I don't really care. Like, it doesn't bother me at all anymore. Yeah. It's like completely normal.
Okay, so you don't care. No. Do you ever get mad about what your girl's wearing? For instance, if I go to the pool right now and I have a thong.
I never really get mad about what she wears. However, I do get frustrated when she does wear something and then she gets like a look from somebody, or somebody says something to her about it, or she gets like, you know, basically somebody makes an assumption based off what she's wearing and then she complains about that. I'm like, well, what else do you expect? Like, if you're wearing something where your is hanging out and somebody goes around and gives you a shitty look because your is hanging out, do you expect them not to? You know what I'm saying? If you go into a family restaurant with your hanging out,
no, I totally.
And somebody gives you a dirty look or something like that, or like the golf course the other day, we went.
Hey, my outfit was not bad.
Not when we played, the one when we went and hit range balls. It wasn't bad, but she was in there with like yoga. They were the tight shorts, like
no, they weren't.
Yes, they were.
No, they were my Lululemon ones. They weren't the tight ones. They were my Lululemon running shorts. I didn't wear the tight ones when he yelled at me.
That's right, but they were short. They weren't long. They were still short, and she had like a tight tank top on, I think. Wasn't it a tank top?
Yeah, it was a Lululemon tank top.
Everybody in the golf world knows that most, like, you wear like nice shorts, or girls like will wear skirts, but they're like lengthy to the point to where you're bending over to hit a golf ball. You don't want anything showing, and like a collared shirt. So when the guy came out there and got onto her, he didn't get onto her in a mean way. It was a nicer way of like basically saying like, next time wear a collared shirt, blah blah blah, and your shorts are too short, basically. And she kind of she didn't like get pissed that bad, but she got kind of mad. And so like, I'm in my head, I'm like, I don't care that you're wearing that, it doesn't bother me, but you can't sit here and get pissed when somebody else is mad at you for doing that.
I've played so many times wearing that stuff.
Like that golf attire, that's not like stuff like that.
So then I went out and I bought golf clothes. So okay, so you don't ever really get mad. It's just like when other people look, and then I'm like, why are they looking? You're like,
yeah, I'm not mad that you wear it, but I'll only get mad when you get mad that somebody else says something.
What's more important, face or body?
This is such a middle school question.
Well, why are you waiting?
Because
why are you
people
such a long wait?
People wait for a response. They wait to attack you for
well,
whatever
because
one you pick.
I think this is a very interesting question.
You pick face, they're like, you're so full of and then if you pick body, they're like, that's so wrong. There's no right answer to it. I don't know, both. Your body needs to be attractive. Your body needs to be attractive to my eye, I guess, or any guy's eye if that's his girlfriend or whatever. I mean, you don't you want to be attracted to that person physically in some way, you know.
Yeah, I feel like you have to have some physical attraction to their body in some way.
And all guys have different physical attraction. Nobody wants to date somebody they're not attracted to. So I mean, but I feel like face is so important because it's something you look at way more than like. So is legs. You look at legs all the time.
Maybe,
I can see your.
But when you wake up in the morning, you don't see my legs.
I never see you because you're out of the room or rolled over asleep.
Okay.
You could be walking away from me and I can't see your face, but I can see your legs.
Do my legs look good to you?
Yeah, they look good to me.
Are you sure?
I mean, yeah, I wouldn't date you if they didn't.
Now I'm thinking about my legs and I'm gonna go do some squats.
No, but seriously, I think face of course matters 100%, and body of course matters. Like, they both matter. You can't pick one and not the other.
Okay, so my battery died, so I think that's my camera telling me it's time to end this video. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you like challenges and like trending videos and certain trends like this, then please like this video. Are you yawning?
Yeah.
Babe.
What?
In the middle of me talking?
I had a yawn.
Can you help me close?
You can't hold
help me close this out. Ready?
No, you got it.
Okay. Please like this video, comment below what you want to see next, and also don't forget to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any of my videos in the future. And we will
see you next time.